It's been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. And off we go from KC. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
They're on the 29-yard line.
Yellow! Marco Line!
On the ground, that is Rashard Smith. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 28
A pickup there of 28 yards.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They go play action with Mahomes. He'll tuck it and take off. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down. Another 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
They'll run, and this is Smith. They'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Derwin James, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Now the Georgia Bulldog. Here's Nick Chubb. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, KC.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Here's second and 9.
Yellow!
Patrick to throw. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Leonard Williams in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
Harrison Butker on for the field goal.
Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
Jackson now to return it. Now an opening has the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. one here with the veteran. It's Austin Eckler. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a key to be on.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. They'll bring up third down.
He's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 8 inches.
We'll try to run for it with Harris. And I don't know. I'm not sure he got there. I think they're going to mark him short. And now it is 4th down.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
They'll go, and it's Harris. And he's going to have the Chargers first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
And it was probably a little bit closer than they would have preferred, but the decision to go for it pays off as they get just enough to extend this drive.
Here's 1st and 10. Harris, the man in motion. Herbert now on 1st down. He'll let one go down the middle. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And the defender does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Motion man is Harris. On 2nd down, here's Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. Going up top. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Hey, 43, 40, yellow. 40!
Off the play fake. Mahomes will find his receiver. That's Jalen Royals. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
And the 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. They have it 2nd and 4 coming up. Throwing is Mahomes. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that.
all too often, and when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down. On fourth down, the Chiefs send out Matt Ariza to punt. On the return for the Chargers, it's Darius Davis. And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On play action now, Herbert. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Herbert will leave it with Eckler on this draw. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
A lot of times the success of a draw depends on the defensive ends, Mike, rushing the passer. In this case, a great job by the defensive end. He initially reads pass, but then he determines that it's going to be a draw. He quickly adjusts, and he's able to tackle the running back for a loss.
McConkey in motion. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Harris. And they're going to get the conversion here. Good run to the 44, and that's a 1st down.
But anytime you have one of these big backs, this is exactly the spot to use him. Just lower those pads, keep those legs moving. He's able to find just enough of a seam to pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down, Herbert. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. On play action, now Herbert. He's got his tight end, Arande Gadsden the 2nd. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? Herbert gives it to Eckler. Big opening up the middle. And he will score! Austin Eckler. Touchdown Chargers. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, like it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. This one intercepted. Picked off by Derwin James. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that love throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who are very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
Line.
Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Hey, Ray, count it.
Motion man is the tight end going right. Play action now. It's Herbert. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Task now, a really tough one. Third and very long.
5-9. Crowd right.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That's caught by Eckler. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. And how about that? Third and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's to the rookie second-round pick, Trey Harris. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That is catch number 60 for the season. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. We can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Throwing again, Herbert. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. It's pulled in by the Chiefs. He's inside the 40. Still going. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. They might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Herbert to the air again. And he's in. Matt McConkey. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That touchdown gives him 18 on the season. Dicker is good with the extra point. And the Chargers extend their advantage to 14-3. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
at their own 24-yard line.
They'll begin this on the ground with Smith. He'll manage only a couple. Derwin James, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They face second down and 7.
Yellow.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Play action here. Mahomes forced out wide. And he'll be taken down. They got him. Sacked at the 50-yard line. That's the Pro Bowl corner, J.C. Horn, in there on the blitz and gets to the quarterback.
At some point, you would just like to see that internal clock start to speed up. The longer the play goes on, the more vulnerable you become as the quarterback. Get rid of the ball, but no matter what, you have to avoid the sack.
That's complete to Royal. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system and all these early sacks. Yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up fourth down.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
The Chargers take off first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
I should probably start ahead, boy, because
Disley is the man in motion. On play action, it's Herbert. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 4. Now a play fake. Herbert headed left, buying time. Going for it all. That is hard. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. It's a big one for the Chargers. A pickup of 44 yards. Now Herbert on the bootleg. Throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Herbert to the air again. He's got his big tight end, Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown, L.A. Point after now from Dicker. He's got it. The Chargers move out to a 21-3 advantage. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Gibson now on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 42-yard line.
Yellow.
Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 7. On the handoff, it's Smith. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing new. 3rd and 7.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Left side, it's caught by Brown. Oh, yeah. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
First down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the ground, it's Smith. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Junior Colson there to make the stop.
It's 2nd and 8. And the Chargers
From 29. Here's 2nd and 8. Now, Mahomes. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down.
Like, I love studying the NFL and just seeing the amount of ways NFL coordinators are able to get their running backs now involved in the passing game. They're kind of chess pieces. They can move them out in the slot. They can put them out wide. Of course, out of the backfield. It's a big part of today's modern NFL. I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. Now Mahomes. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That one caught. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Yeah, this is not a big surprise here, Mike. You're down big. It's the 4th quarter. You have no choice but to go for it here on 4th down, maintain possession, and they were able to come through.
Makes the score. Chargers 21, Chiefs 10. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On play action now, Herbert. He's going to air this one out. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
So, Mike, you find yourself in some of these inclement weather games, whether it's rain or snow. Really, the challenge falls on the defensive side. They're usually more in a reactionary position where they got to change directions and they got to react to the plays and the movement of the offense. So what you want to do in these bad games is keep the ball underneath, tackle well in space, and say, okay, offense, snap that slippery ball one more time, throw it one more time. Just make them go the long way. Don't get them off the hook by giving them a one-play score.
Here's a third down and 4. From the gun, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
Let's go, let's go. Go, hey, go, go, go.
Oh, the hard count looked like they caught somebody to jump. If they did, they pick up the first down. First and 10. Disley is the man in motion. A run with Harris. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he'll get this all the way down to the Chiefs' 21-yard line. It's a big one for the Chargers. And even 30 yards.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
On first down, right back to Harris. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Now Herbert. Now a screen set up for Harris. Down inside the 10. He'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down. First and goal.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Throwing now is Herbert. And he'll take it on in. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is second touchdown of the game. And 17 for the season. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but It's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And that'll set up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. A tight end in motion now. On play action. Now Herbert. Quick throw, taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Set.
On the give, it's Harris. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards...
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5.
I'll go up. 15.
On the give, it's Smith. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
Gain of 4.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks. And set up 4th down.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
Turnover on downs.
Disley is the man in motion.
Kappa. Ready.
Give up the middle to Harris. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Kappa.
Play action now. It's Herbert. That's swung out to Eckler. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
This is a great example of why it's so critical that on defense, everybody does their job. You got a free hit blitzer coming right at the quarterback, but because they don't contain him in the pocket, they allow him to escape, and it doesn't allow that blitz to get home.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
380. Run. Set. Go.
Here's a run with their tight end.
How about that wrinkle, Mike? I mean, down here, goal-to-go situation, you know the defense has prepared for all the traditional goal line plays, the tight red zone plays. So sometimes you got to pull it out of the bag a little bit and get creative, and that creativity nearly led to 6 points.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Take the handoff. Now Herbert. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Will Disley. Touchdown Chargers. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were a good guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. Again, working deep downfield. Oh, he overshoots him. Could have been a touchdown. Instead, just goes down as incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
3rd and 2. Here we go. They'll try to run for it with Smith. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards.
3rd down and short. You decide to hand the ball off. What you're really telling yourself is just pick up enough yards to reset these downs. But in this case, the back had a whole lot more in mind. He saw the crease, and he hit it, and it led to a big gain.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Once again, it's Chubb. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it can stay friendly. We could do the beach, we can hang out. Get something to eat, go to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't much. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You